Alright, so for the build showcase, as you guys can see, I got 80 Flame Charm, 80 Shadow Cast for the 5-star mantras, 40 Hair Weapon because you can equip a Crypt Blade, 40 Hair Weapon and 75 Shadow Cast. Why did I do that? It's because I can invest more into other stats. Specifically, it allows me to go 80 Flame Charm. Literally, the only Shadowcast mantra I have is Shadow Chains, which is kinda bad. If you guys are planning to run this build, I recommend getting more Shadowcast mantras. For example, Shadowgun or Rising Shadow are probably the best ones to pick. Alright, so the talents on this build are pretty simple. What you want to go is go Charmcaster, Pre-Shrine, which is these ones. These ones are pretty good, especially Chaotic Charm and Lasting Charisma. Chaotic Charm allows for pretty clutch moments in some situations, so it's pretty good. Instead of Ghost, you want to go Dark Rift. Dark Rift is a pretty good talent because it allows you to go Observation and Safety Dance instead of going risky moves for Ghost, which is pretty good because it does frames are increased, so that's pretty good. You also want to go with these two talents. These are pretty good because Crypt Blade does a lot of posture damage, especially with Outer. So you'll be able to block break a lot of enemies with that. I went the Oath Dawnwalker because Radiant Kick is a pretty good mantra. And I don't really think I could have gone any other Oath except maybe Oathless, Fate Tremor, and maybe like Contractor. Contractor would have actually been a good choice because you can do Equalizer into Eclipse Kick, which is for some reason true and deals 2 bars damage, but it's just ventable, so it's not really that good. Also, because of the meta right now, a lot of people are running Shadowcast, so as you guys can see, Protagonist Syndrome is pretty good because it allows you to basically do more damage with Dawnwalker mantras if you're being hit with Shadowcast mantras. What is definitely important is you go Rising Flame because you can get Phoenix Impact, which allows you to get some HP and Ether back when you do a Meteor Slam. So that's also pretty good. And of course, I went to Explosion Path, the final act one, what do you want to call it, with the explosion finish and stuff like that. It's pretty good because it deals a lot of damage, and in my opinion, it's better than Lava Serpent. As you guys can see here, Emperor Flame and Explosive Finish, those are pretty good talents because you've probably seen it in the video already. When I hear like a mantra and they're guard broken and I knock them back and then do another mantra, they get double explosion, so that's pretty insane. Also, you want to get every single Twisted Puppet talent except the rare one because the rare one is really that good. And then if you're planning to go gank on this build, I recommend the Vanishing Knockout. It allows you to heal more in ganks, so that's always good. The rest of the talents are just pretty much damage multipliers like Speed Demon, Spinning Swordsman. Also, what I really recommend getting is Immolation. Immolation is very important in my opinion because it allows you to basically, as you guys can see, 5 spells cost 7% less while on fire. That means you don't have to put a blue gem on everything. The mantras are pretty simple. We're gonna go check them out real quick, okay? Yo, why is it? Alright. Look. Eclipse Kick. I primarily use it for PvE, but if you get it with a Spark variant, it's pretty okay, I think. Fireblade, it's an insta guard break, deals okay damage, and I mostly use it as a combo extender. Flaming Scourge is alright, deals okay damage, but in my opinion it's kinda difficult to land. I think I will switch it out to a Rising Shadow soon. Radiant Kick is literally a free hit, you can't complain about it. I will put a Blessed Gem on it though, instead of an Insignia. Shadow Chains is very overpowered, you definitely want to get this because if you put Shadow Chains on someone, they cannot move if the entire Shadow Chains hit. That means you can just Fireblade them and they get guard broken and then you can combo them. Flame Leap, it's the mobility mantra. I don't really have a use for it, I just got it because why not, but I think Flame Whistle would be better if you guys pick that. Flame Whistle for healing, I sometimes forget about it lol, but it's pretty good because your M1s actually heal because of the Flame Whistle, so yeah, it's alright. Fire Palm, put a Bloodlust on it because it's pretty big. I haven't modified it yet, but if you're planning to overload gank like me, you can just spam Fire Palm and get a lot of heals. Rising Flame, I definitely will put a Blessed Gem on this instead of an Insignia. Alright, so for the equipment of this build, it's pretty simple. We got 123 HP, which is pretty good. I think that's like actually a really good HP kit. Iron Singer Heavy Plate, 26 HP. Yellow Ministry Cloak for the drip. Moonlit Earrings for the 2 health. Fortunately, I didn't get a really good headband accessory. 16 ether is alright. 26 HP Khan Helmet with Viscosity. 29 HP Star Boost with Allure. I might get an Enchant Reroll because Allure isn't really that great. And then we got 7 HP Maestros, 6 HP Defier, 7 HP Prophets, and a 7 HP Akiros. And of course, the best Confessor's Charm in the game. Alright, so I think that's it for this build. If you want to recreate the build, I made a Deepwoken.co build link thing if you want to do it. I also put some of the mantras I used in there, or whichever ones I would use, and also all the talents I have on this build. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Goodbye.